Here are some quick hacks, and people love quick hacks. So I'll give you some quick hacks too, and they work. When you do quick hacks a day or two before the speech or the presentation, or on the day of the presentation, these quick hacks are going to work for you. Number one, my students tell me that when they have to give a public speech, when they have to speak in a meeting, or they have to make an important presentation, their hands tremble, they feel shaky, their voice shakes. Why is it happening? Let us go to the amygdala and how the amygdala perceives every threat situation as a fight or flight situation. And as a result of that perception, the body releases adrenaline and cortisol. And adrenaline and cortisol prepare you for that fight or flight. In the prehistoric times, in the ancient times, when you had to fight the wild animal, you would run, and all that adrenaline and cortisol would be absorbed by the body, used up. What you need to do today also is, in order to utilize that extra rush of adrenaline and cortisol, you can do some brisk exercise to use up the adrenaline and cortisol. And then you will see that your shakiness will reduce. When to do it? Don't do it just immediately before your talk. Do it at least 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or half an hour before that. Because if you do it just before the talk, then your breath will be stressed and that will be heard in your voice. So do it at least 15 minutes before you go for the talk. This will use up the adrenaline and cortisol and you will be calmer. Second quick hack to calm yourself down when you're feeling shaky and nervous is to breathe deeply. Sports people and speakers, theater actors use this technique very often, and you can do it with me now to learn it. Breathe deeply, fill your lungs with air so that your diaphragm goes down. You should be feeling your stomach expanding, your chest expanding, your stomach expanding. Feel the air through your nostrils. Do that 5 to 7 times and you will immediately feel relaxed. Do that now. You can do that now and you can feel relaxed. And number 3, once again, based in research, how you frame this situation that you are going to speak in public. If you say that you are nervous, the outcome is going to be not so good. If you say that I'm excited, the outcome is going to be good. Research was done by Alison Woodbrooks of Harvard. She gave people these two options. Some people who were going for public speaking were told to say that I'm nervous about this, and other set of people were told to frame it as excitement. I'm excited about this public speech. What was noticed was those people who framed this as nervousness did significantly worse, and those people who framed it as excitement, they did significantly better. Why this? What happens when we are nervous? Our body trembles, we breathe faster, our heart pumps faster, there is blood rushing to the veins, and there is sweat coming out. What happens when you are excited? The same bodily symptoms. Whether you are excited, you are nervous, the bodily symptoms are the same. So what is different? When we say we are nervous, we are expecting negative outcomes. When we say we are excited, we are expecting positive outcomes. And that is cognitive psychology. When you look forward to positive outcomes, that is what you get. When you look forward to negative outcomes, that is what you get. So say that I am excited about this opportunity of speaking in public. I'm excited about this meeting. I am excited about this presentation, and you will see that you will perform much better.